Former President Donald Trump said Wednesday he is suing Facebook, Twitter and Google, as well as their respective CEOs Mark Zuckerberg, Jack Dorsey and Sundar Pichai. Trump, who has a history of threatening legal action but not always following through, made the announcement at his golf club in Bedminster, New Jersey, at 11 a.m. alongside two leaders from America First Policy Institute, the pro-Trump nonprofit group that is supporting the lawsuits. The three related lawsuits, filed in federal court in Florida, allege the tech giants have violated plaintiffs' First Amendment rights. The lawsuits were unveiled just over a month after Facebook decided to uphold Trump's ban from using the platform until at least January 2023. Twitter, Trump's preferred social media outlet throughout his one term in office, permanently banned him on the heels of the Jan. 6 invasion of the Capitol by a mob of his supporters. The lawsuit against Pichai also names as a defendant YouTube, the video-sharing website bought by Google in 2006. YouTube indefinitely banned Trump in January. The suits want the court to order the media companies to let Trump back on their platforms. They also want the court to declare that Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, a piece of legislation that stops tech companies from being held liable for what users post on their platforms, is unconstitutional. As president, Trump railed against Section 230 and repeatedly called for its repeal. "We're not looking to settle," Trump told reporters when asked about the lawsuits. "We don't know what's going to happen, but we're not looking to settle," he said. Representatives for Twitter and Google declined to comment. Trump's spokeswoman Liz Harrington declined to comment ahead of the former president's speech. The attorney representing Trump in the lawsuits, Matthew Lee Baldwin of Vargas, Gonzalez, Baldwin, DeLombard, did not immediately respond to questions from CNBC about how many suits Trump planned to file and whether these suits have all been filed in court yet or not. Wall Street seemed largely unfazed by the news as shares of Facebook and Google parent Alphabet outperformed the S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite. Facebook was last seen off its session high north of 1% with a gain of 0.1%, while Alphabet added about 0.2%. Twitter was off its intraday low but shed 0.5% in choppy trading. The moves in the social media stocks compared with a loss of 0.1% for the S&P 500 and a dip of 0.3% for the Nasdaq. The announcement comes on the same day that the Guardian newspaper in the U.